kickoff of Sumrall High School football, 2024 edition. South Jones currently has the ball in their territory about at their 36. There's a handoff off the tackle. For a short gain for the South Jones Braves. That's going to put it at the about the 38-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Braves. They're in the shotgun. Oh, we've got movement up front. That should be on the Braves and back them up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for South Jones. South Jones breaks the huddle. They're in the shotgun. Quarterback's got a running back on either side. He takes the snap. He's going to, little screen pass out into the flat. It was incomplete. Looked like the guy should have had it. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the South Jones Braves. And let's see if the Bobcats can get out, get off the field, and give the ball back to their offense. Third and long for the Braves. They're in a shotgun. He's got a man on his right shoulder. He wants to pass. He's got his man. Crosses over into Bobcat territory at the 49. That's going to move the chains. 10 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bobcats kicked off. Braves got it on the 20. Gives it off to just a little bit up the middle. And the South Jones running back takes it up for about 6 yards. That's going to be 2nd and about 4. South Jones comes up to the line. The quarterback's in a shotgun. Hands off again around the left end, trying to get to the perimeter. He's got some room with some second effort. He's got a 1st down, and that's going to move the chains again for the Braves here in the first quarter. Looks like they're on about the 33-yard line. Going to give it up the middle. And there he's stacked up by a host of Bobcats. Number 8, Lewis, is there. Number 62, Brandon Spell, is there as well. Number 63, McGrew, is going to check in for the Bobcats. Number 99, Parkman, is going to check out. South Jones is going to be in a little pistol formation. He's going to fake it, and he's looking. Oh, and he's got his man, and that's going to be a touchdown for South Jones. And in the first quarter, with 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go, they score first. It's going to be 6-0 South Jones. Point after attempt pending. Ran just a little wheel route and lobbed it over one of the Bobcat defenders. Let's see if South Jones can tack on a point after. And they did. It's good. And with 8 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the first quarter, South Jones leads 7-0. And as the Bobcat kickoff return team gets set to go out on the field, let's see if the Bobcat offense can answer. Number 1, Washington, and number 18, Speed, will be back deep to receive for the Bobcats. South Jones kicker is getting set. Washington is at about the 20. It's going to come to Washington. He's going to bring it up the middle. He's got a little save. Go! Washington! Washington brings it out to about the 49. Great field position to start for the Sumrall Bobcats. And talking with Coach White this week, he recognizes that he's got a deep threat in Washington. Washington showed the speed that he has. So that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats on their 48. Number 12, Carson Leslie, brings the play in. New offense this year for the Bobcats is a flex option. He's going to be under center. Hands it off to Glass. Glass was met by a host of Braves. Looks like one of the Bobcats lost his headgear. That was number 9, Glass, on the short carry. Maybe lost a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Carson Leslie comes over to the sidelines to get the call in from Coach White. Number 7, Daly, is in at the fullback position. Leslie pitches it out to Owens. Owens has a nice gain around the left end. That's going to bring up, let's see where they spotted it. It's in South Jones territory at the 46. So that's going to bring up a 3rd, and we'll call it a long 4 for the Bobcats. Daly stays in at fullback. Leslie sends Owens in motion. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th, it was 3rd, no gain on the play. So the Bobcats are going to send out the punting unit. Number 28, Wyatt Jones, goes back for the punting duties. South Jones puts a man back at their own 14-yard line. There's a whistle. Let's see. Looks like there's a delay of game on the Bobcat, so that's going to back it up to the Bobcat 49. Jones is back to punt. He gets the snap cleanly. He gets the punt away. It's kind of a wobbly punt. Hits at the 20 and is down there by number 20, Isaiah Mister. And the Bobcat defense will come back out. South Jones goes under center. They hand it off. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Gets to the perimeter and is knocked out of bounds. But now before he gains enough for another first down. Number 1, Washington, was there to make the tackle. So that's going to give South Jones a first down on their own. Looks like 38-37, not sure from this vantage point. There's a timeout on the field. South Jones is in a shotgun. There's a handoff to the right side. This time the Bobcat defense kind of stringed it out. Owens was there, number 6, to make the tackle, along with number 9, Glass. Number 1, Washington, was there in the area as well. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the South Jones Braves. South Jones comes out in a shotgun. More like a pistol formation now. He fumbles the snap. Let's see if the Bobcats can get on it. Not a very good snap at all. It was kind of just dribbled back there to the quarterback. Looks like maybe South Jones fell on it. That's going to be a loss of about 5. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 for the South Jones Braves. Four minutes, 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Braves line up in a shotgun. He wants to pass. He's got some time. He dumps it out into the flat. The pass was complete when the receiver tried to make a cut. Slipped a little, and number 27 was there, Michael Knight, to make sure that he got on the ground. That's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the South Jones Braves. And let's see what they elect to do. Looks like South Jones is going to punt it away. Number 1, Washington, is back deep. Not a very good punt at all. It's going to hit at the Bobcat 44 and roll out of bounds at the 42, and that shot for their second possession. As number 12, Carson Leslie, the quarterback, gets instructions from Coach White. As we stated earlier, Bobcats are changing up into the new offense, going from a spread offense formation to a flex option. Number 8, Lewis, is in at the fullback position. Number 14, Dalton Daly, is in at one of the wingbacks, and Owens is in at the other. Oh, Leslie wants to pass. He's in trouble. And that's going to be a loss. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to give him forward progress to the 36-yard line, so it's going to be second and about 20 from the Bobcat 36. Number 20, Isaiah Mister, checks in for number 1, Washington. He'll go out wide. Give up the middle to Brendan Lewis, number 8. Looks like he got about 4. And that's going to bring up third down and long for the Bobcats. Two minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Clock running. Bobcats come up to the line of scrimmage. Leslie underneath center. Fumbles the snap. Let's see who can get on it. Oh, Glass picked it up and made something out of nothing. It's going to bring up about 4th and 8 for the Bobcats. And Wyatt Jones comes back in to punt it away. With a minute 35 to go in the first quarter. He gets a good kick away. It's going to drive South Jones back to the 15.
Yeah, on the other side, blocking the back. Should be half the distance.
Looks like there's a penalty flag down.
Blocking the back, go. Blocking the back.
Looks like it'll be a block in the back on South Jones. So that's going to back it up to inside the 10-yard line for South Jones. They will start this possession deep in their own territory. South Jones starts under center. Gives the ball off at the middle. It looks like maybe a gain of 5 yards. Hard to tell from this vantage point. South Jones is in a shotgun. He wants to pass. He dumps it out into the flat. Receiver's got some room, and he's going to push it up for enough for the first down. Number 39, Cole Kammerdanner, comes up for the with the stop. Let's see if South Jones decides to just let the first quarter end. Looks like they're just going to let the clock run out on the first quarter and take a 7-0 lead into the second quarter. When we return, it's going to be South Jones ball to start the second quarter with a 7-0 lead. You're listening to Bobcat Football live stream on YouTube. Welcome back to Sumrall High School football. Season opener for the Bobcats here in Ellisville, Mississippi on the campus of South Jones High School. South Jones has a 1st and 10 in their own territory. They're going to give the ball off, and this time there is nowhere to go for South Jones. As he was met, the running back was met in the backfield by number 8, Lewis, and number 9, Glass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the South Jones Braves. South Jones comes out this time in a shotgun formation, running back on either shoulder. He wants to pass. He's got some time. He's got his guy. Let's see where they're going to spot him. Looks like that might be enough for a first down, but it depends on the spot. That's going to bring up a 3rd and short. We're going to call it a 2. Number 8, Lewis, and number 7, Daly check out. South Jones is in a pistol formation. There was movement. Looks like the Bobcats jumped. Number 97, Willard's going to check out. Number 54, Wes Berry checks in. That'll be enough for a first down for the Braves from their own 39. Braves in a pistol formation. Quarterback checks with the sidelines. Now he flips one of the running backs to his left shoulder. He wants to pass. Oh, pass was complete, but number 3, Owen Hatton, was there to make sure he didn't get too far. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8 after a gain of 2 from the 40. Good read and good pursuit by number 3, Hatton. Glass is in at middle linebacker. Wants to pass. Oh, my goodness. Pass was incomplete. Number 27 was there. All Michael Knight almost had him an interception. There's a flag on the play.
It's going to be against the Braves. Let's see what Coach White elects to do. Coach White's going to decline the penalty. Number 8, Lewis, is going to check in for number 9, Glass. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Braves. And let's see if the Bobcat defense can get off the field. Number 54, Westbury, is in at the nose guard position for the Bobcats. Braves are in a shotgun formation. Oh, wow. Pass was incomplete. Number 3, Hatton, got to the receiver just as the ball did. Looks like there's going to be a flag on the play, and let's see what this is going to be about. It will be on the Braves. Let's see what Coach White elects to do. Looks like he will decline it and bring up 4th and 8 for the Braves. So with 9 minutes, 49 seconds to go in the second quarter, South Jones is going to punt. Number 18, Carson Speed's going to be back for the Bobcats.
Carson's too deep. Carson's way too deep. Way too deep.
High snap. He's going to get it away. Not a very good punt at all. Carson's going to come up, get it on a bounce. Looks like he's going to push it up to about the 36, where his forward progress stopped. And that is going to bring out the Sumrall offense. Number 12, Carson Leslie, is going to get the instructions from Coach White. 9 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bobcats trailing 7-0. Everybody's set. Carson sends a man in motion. Looks like Carson kept it. Tackle for no gain. That's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats as they huddle up. Number 1, Washington's going to check in for the Bobcat offense. Leslie wants to pass. Washington's open. Oh, just a little overthrown. Pass was incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bobcats. Eight minutes, 54 seconds to go until halftime. Number 20, Mister, checks in. He's going to be the wideout in this flex option formation. Leslie's under center. Sends a man in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it to number 14, Daly. Picked up a few yards, but not enough for a first down, so that's going to bring out Jones again to punt.
We're missing 2 guys.
Number 7, Daly checks in late for the Bobcats. And now it looks like Coach White's going to call a timeout.
All right.
8 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bobcats trailing 7-0. So it's 4th and 9 for the Bobcats. Wyatt Jones in punt formation. He's awaiting the snap. Snap is back. Punt is off. A low line drive. South Jones takes it on the bounce. And number 20, Mister, was the first Bobcat down there. Number 14, Daly, was there as well. So with 8 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the second quarter, South Jones takes over at their own 34. Looks like there is a flag on the play. So let's see if the officials can get this hashed out. That's going to back up the Braves. To inside their own 20. All right, now we're ready to play some football again. South Jones has it in an I formation. They're going to give it to the tailback up the middle. He's got some room, and he's got his legs churning. Looks like number 62, Spell, was in on the tackle, along with a host of Bobcats. That's going to be enough for a first down as they move the chains. Looks like it's on their own 31. Once again, they're in the I formation. Looks like somebody went early. There was movement up front. Let's see who it was on. Let's see if the Bobcats were drawn off sides. It's going to be against Sumrall. That'll give South Jones another 5, and it's going to be 1st and 5. It looks like they're going to stay in the traditional I formation. He's trying to bounce it outside to the right end. He gets it up to about the 40. Let's see where they're going to spot him. Looks like it's going to be at the 41. That's going to be 2nd and short for the South Jones Braves. Number 63, McGrew, checks in. Number 97, Willard, checks out. They're in a shot. It looks like the Bobcats jumped again. And that's going to give the Braves a first down. That'll move the ball up to the Braves' 46-yard line. 6 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the second quarter. There's a timeout on the field. You are listening to the Sumrall High School football live stream on YouTube. Season opener for the Bobcats. Made the drive up Highway 59 to Ellisville on the campus of the South Jones Braves. South Jones comes in. An I formation on this first down, gives it up the middle. Pushes it into Bobcat territory. 63, McGrew was in on the tackle. Number 6, Owens as well. That's going to be a 2nd and 3. The Braves stay in a I formation, just old school I formation. Going to give it up the middle again. Number 6, Owens again on the tackle. That's going to move the chains. It's another first down for the Braves. Spell is going to check out. Number 62, number 99, Parkman checks back in. Clock ticks under 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go until halftime. Braves are in a pistol. He rolls out. He wants to pass. He's got a man, and it just went right through his fingers. That was possibly another touchdown for the Braves, but he just couldn't hold on to the ball. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Braves. South Jones breaks the huddle. They're in a pistol formation with 2 wides to the right. Quarterback wants to throw. Pass complete. Looks like the defender for the Bobcats slipped a little. So that's another first down for the Braves. Braves are back in the traditional I formation. Gives it up the middle. Number 39, Kamadiner, was in on the tackle, along with a host of Bobcats. That's going to bring up a 2nd, and we're going to call it a 6 from this vantage point. Braves are in a pistol formation again. Wants to pass. Throws it out into the flat. Oh, my goodness, and he's just going to walk in. There were about 3 Bobcats there who could possibly have tackled him, and he just slipped right through them and walked into the end zone for another 6, and that's going to make the score 13-0 in favor of the South Jones Braves. Let's see if they're going to line up for a Oh. They went for a 2-point conversion, and it was busted up by the Bobcats. So with 3 minutes, 54 seconds to go until halftime, the Braves extend their lead to 13-0. Number 2, Caleb Henserling, and number 18, Speed, are back deep for the Bobcats to receive. Let's see if the Bobcats can get something going on offense before half. Henserling's going to take it about his 15. He's going to come up and looks like he's going to get out to the 25. And that's where the Bobcats are going to set up shop on offense. Three minutes, 47 seconds to go until half. Bobcats looking for some life on offense as Carson Leslie comes in with the play. Pitch out to number 3. He's got the corner. He's got some room. Number 3, Hatton, on the carry. That's going to be enough for a first down. So that's going to move the ball up for the Bobcats to, let's see, the 36. Number 20, Mister, is going to check in at the wideout position. He brings the play in to Leslie. Sends a man in motion. Oh, the ball's on the ground, and it looks like Leslie's going to recover it. That could have been a disaster for the Bobcats. Clock running under 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go until half. Number 9, Glass, is going to check back in for the Bobcats. Number 18, Speed, is checking in as well. A little misdirection for the Bobcats. That's going to be a short gain out to about the 39 of the Bobcats. Clock has rolled under a minute 45 to go until halftime. Washington checks in. Number 43 checks out. That was Ethan McCoy. Looks like they called a timeout before the delay of game penalty. Coach White brings over the offensive unit to talk it over. All right, so it's going to be third, and we're going to call it a 7 for Sumrall. Minute 16 to go until halftime. Leslie's under center. Sends a man in motion. He wants to pass. He's got time. He's got his... Oh, my... Almost had it. There's a flag on the play. And let's see what this is going to be. Holding against South Jones. So that's going to help out the Bobcats' calls. Bring the ball up to the Bobcat 49 with a new set of downs. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. They break the huddle. Pitch out to Speed. He's got some room. Dodges a defender. Should have enough for a first down. There is a penalty marker on the play, so let's see what that is all about. Looks like it's going to be against the Bobcats, so that's going to back them up. So that's going to give the Bobcats a 1st and long from their own 41-yard line with 56 seconds to go until halftime. Carson Leslie brings the Bobcats to the line of scrimmage. He goes under center. Sends a man in motion. Keeps the ball himself for a short gain. Maybe a couple. Clock continues to tick under 40 seconds. Number 6, Owens checks back in. Speed, number 18, checks out. Oh, wow. Glass breaks one up the middle. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great run by number 9, Glass. Looks like it's going to be on the 35. There's an injured Brave on the field. Wyatt Jones is out. Looks like we're about to attempt a field goal.
Landon's out there. They should have,
Number 18, Speed. Looks like he's going to be the holder.
Michael Knight's the backup. Yep, got him.
Snap. Oh, bad snap. Goes through the holder's hands. Wyatt, number 28, grabs it, is tackled, and that's going to be halftime, where your Bobcats go into the locker room trailing 13-0. You are listening to the Sumrall High School football live stream broadcast on Sumrall Athletics YouTube channel. We will be back for the start of the second half. Welcome back to South Jones High School, Ellisville, Mississippi, where we're about to get underway with the second half. Your Sumrall Bobcats are about to receive the kickoff. Washington and Speed are back deep. They're about, either one is on the hash around the 20-yard line. And let's see what the Bobcats can do on offense to start the second half. South Jones is getting set. The kicker approaches the ball, and we are underway with the second half. It's a high kick. Speed takes it at the 20. Looks like he tried to get back to the 25. Let's see where they spot him. They're going to spot him at the 25, where the Bobcats will take over on offense. Number 12, Carson Leslie, is getting the play from Coach White. Number 44 for the Bobcats, that's going to be Leo Trahulis is going to check in as well. Number 3, Hatton checks in. Let's see, Owens checks out. Leslie is under center, awaiting the snap. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap. He drops back. He wants to pass. He's got Washington. And Washington comes up. He takes it away from the South Jones defender for a huge gain. Just what the Bobcat offense needed. And that's going to be a first down for the Bobcats at their own 45-yard line. Great play, great execution between Carson Leslie and Ja'Cory Washington. They're actually going to spot that as a terrible spot by the officials. Number 18, Speed checks in for the Bobcats with the play. They actually put the ball back on the 43 of the Bobcats. Carson sends a man in motion. Gives it off to Glass. Glass is picking his way around the left end for about a five-yard gain maybe. So that's going to be second and a long 5. Glass is going to come out. Number 8, Lewis checks in for him as the fullback. Number 3, Hatton checks in with the play. Leslie goes under center. Gives it to Hatton around the left end. And he's going to gain a few yards. That's going to bring up third and about 3 for the Bobcats.
Hey, don't forget red. Tell him don't forget red.
Number 13, Trace Hobbold checks in. Washington checks out. It's 3rd and 4 for the Bobcats. Let's see if they can move the chains here. Gives to Lewis up the middle, and that didn't go anywhere. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Bobcats now. Offense is going to stay on the field. Washington checks back in with the play. Passes it along to Leslie. Sends a man in motion. He's going to pitch out. Oh, yes, and with second effort, moves the chains. Number 14, Daly with the carry. Great play call, great execution. And the Bobcats get another set of downs. They are now in Braves territory. Hot and humid night tonight up here in Ellisville. Clock continues to run under 8 minutes, 15 seconds in the third quarter. Man goes in motion. Leslie wants to pass. He's got some time. Oh, just off the fingertips of Washington. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats from the Braves' 46-yard line. Clock is stopped right now, 8 minutes, 7 seconds. Number 9, Glass, checks in. Leslie's under center, waiting the snap, sends a man in motion. He's going to hand it off inside. Not much there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 for the Bobcats.
Hey, Eli, when you change that instead of you got kicking on it, you change it to offense.
Number 27, Michael Knight, is checked in for the Bobcat offense. Number 3, Hatton brings the play in. 12 seconds on the play clock. Let's see what the Bobcats are going to dial up to get the chains moved again. Hatton goes in motion. Leslie wants to pass. Oh, my God. He had his man open. Had his man open on this wet field tonight. Just couldn't keep his footing. Pass falls incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10, and Wyatt Jones is going to come out to punt the ball away. Seven minutes, 16 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good snap. Jones gets it away. And that's going to be a touchback. So with 7 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the third quarter, the South Jones Braves will have their first possession of the second half from their own 20. South Jones is going to open up the second half in an I formation. And they're going to give it up the middle. Going to get about 4 or 5 yards out of that, it looks like, depending on the spot. So that's going to bring up about 2nd and 5, maybe a long 4. Looks like the Braves have a player shaken up as he hobbles to the sidelines. Braves come back out in an I formation. 2 wideouts to the left. Now he says something to the running backs. Hands it off again. Let's see what they're going to give him. There was some tough sledding in there. It's hard to tell through this window just who was credited with the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Braves. And let's see if our Bobcat defense can hold them here and get the ball back to their offense. Quarterback for the Braves is in a shotgun now. He wants to pass. He's got it away. The pass was incomplete. The Bobcat defender was there immediately, so that's going to bring up 4th down, and let's see what there's going to be a water timeout. 5 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. The Braves will have 4th and 4 when play resumes. Carson Speed, number 18 for the Bobcats, will be back deep to receive this punt. He's going to set up at about the 50-yard line. Now he's going to back up a little. Gets the punt away. He bobbled it, dropped it, he picked it up. So the Bobcats will start this possession at about, looks like the 40. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 40, trailing 13-0 with 5 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Carson Leslie goes under center, sends a man in motion, pitches it to that man. He's got some room on the corner. Picks up about 11 or 12 yards depending on the spot. That should move the chains for the Bobcats, and indeed it does. Bobcats break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. Leslie is under center, sends a man in motion, pitches it out to Owens. He's fumbles and recovers it. That's going to be a loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and very long for the Bobcats. It's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Bobcats. Man goes in motion. Oh, looks like there was a face mask on the play from South Jones, and you cannot do that. That's against the rules, and a flag comes out. So let's see what this gives the Bobcats.
Reagan's supposed to get that back in nearest him.
Oh, my. You've got to be kidding.
Well, guess what? He completely whiffs on him and goes to old big boy's nose.
Oh, my.
Here, listen to me. That's what he's doing. He hit that linebacker. He whiffed him, and that's the one that wound up making the tackle.
The Bobcats were called for holding in what looked like to be a face mask. So it was going to be.
Hey, by the way, that's not holding. Speed got absolutely trucked.
So it's going to be 2nd and long for the Bobcats when play resumes. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Leslie is under center, sends a man in motion, wants to pass. He's got some time. Just couldn't get it to Washington. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bobcats. Bobcats are in the huddle. They break the huddle. Leslie goes under center, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, and somebody was on him like white on rice immediately as the ball was snapped. That play didn't have a chance to go anywhere. So Wyatt Jones is going to trot out to punt away the ball again as the clock ticks under 3 minutes, 30 seconds in the third quarter.
Yeah. He got 11. Take the timeout.
Looks like the Bobcats will spend a timeout here. Coach White goes out to discuss things with the punt team. You were listening to the live stream broadcast of Sumrall High School football on the Sumrall Athletics YouTube channel. It's the season opener for the Bobcats here in Ellisville on the campus of South Jones Braves. Snap back. Jones gets the punt away. Nice punt. It takes a Bobcat roll. And that's going to be down to inside the 20. Caleb Rowley, number 70, is trying to do all he can to clear up this picture. So South Jones has it inside their own 20. Start this possession in the shotgun. It's a handoff around the left side, and let's see. Number 3, Owen Hatton, was there to force him out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Braves. Clock under 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Braves stay in the shotgun.
Hey, Cole's got a mug. This guy up.
Handoff up the middle. Let's see. Little gain, it looks like. Maybe a yard. He's going to bring up. They're calling it 3rd and 4. That looks like a long 4 from here. South Jones is in a pistol formation. Rolls out, wants to pass. Overshoots his guy, I think. It was incomplete. So that's going to bring up 4th down for the Braves. And looks like they're going to bring out the punting unit. And number 1, Washington is going to go back deep for the Bobcats. Snap away. The punt is away. And then Washington's going to let it bounce, and the Braves are going to down it. Looks like at the Bobcat 43. Good starting field position for the Bobcats. Let's see if the offense can put something together. So Carson Leslie keeps it for a short gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. Carson sends a man in motion. Oh, we've got false start. Ugh. Try it now while they've got the. So that's going to be It's going to be second and. It's going to be 2nd and long for the Bobcats. Leslie handed it off up the middle. That didn't go anywhere, didn't fool anybody. So it's going to be 3rd and long for the Bobcats. Clock is ticking under 30 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Wesley sends a man in motion. He keeps it. Oh, tries to get it away to Glass. falls incomplete. He was under duress. That's going to bring up 4th and long for the Bobcats. And Jones, number 28, will come out to punt the ball away for the Bobcats. Jones gets the punt away. Is going to roll down and is down, let's see. Looks like it is down at the Braves 6-yard line. Great punt by number 28, Wyatt Jones. That was the end of the third quarter. We start the fourth quarter. Bobcats are on defense. Wyatt Jones backed the Braves up with that terrific punt. They'll start at the 6-yard line. The Braves come out in the old school I formation, keep it on the ground. Number 5, Jamarcus Hutton was in on the tackle. Gets about 5 yards, so it's 2nd and 5. South Jones is taking its time. Clock is ticking under 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. They're up 13-0. Quarterback rolls out. I had a guy, but number 4, Chance Daniels, closed quickly to break the pass up, or that would have been a really long gain, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Sal Jones wants to pass. There's a penalty marker on the play. It is complete. Bobcats are having a hard time bringing them down. If that stands, it's enough for a first down, it looks like. Number 39, Camadonner, was on the tackle, but it appears this may be coming back. Let's wait and see. It was an illegal shift against South Jones, so that will indeed back him up. And
Owen's cramping.
Number 9, Glass, for the Bobcats, is being helped over to the sidelines. It is a hot and humid night tonight here in Ellisville.
He's on the bench, Dom. I don't know if he knows where he's at.
Oh, wow. Sal Jones just completed a huge pass. The guy was wide open, and he's run out to the 50. There may be a flag. I don't know if that's a towel or a flag out there. The officials are huddling up. It's against Sumrall. I didn't catch what the call was. But that's going to add to this long gain. So that's going to put the ball for the Braves at the 36-yard line of the Bobcats.
They ran 4 verts, Chris, and Chance opens up to the far side. Yeah.
Handoff bounced out to the left, around the left end. That's enough for another Braves first down. Braves come back in another I formation. Now he looks over to the Braves sidelines to get some instructions. Now he's under center. Hands it off. Up the middle. Misses. One guy misses. Number 27 finally brings him down. Michael Knight. But not before he gets another first down and looks like inside the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the South Jones Braves as the clock ticks under 9 minutes, 15 seconds. Braves trying to extend this 13-0 lead. Hand it off again up the middle. This time the Bobcats were ready for it. Number 8, Lewis, was there to make the tackle. Braves come back in a I formation. Hand the ball off again. Looks like there's a penalty against South Jones, so that should back them up. So that'll give South Jones first and goal from about the 11 or 12. Hard to see from here. Clock continues to run. There are 8 minutes to go now. Oh, it's now second down and goal. Pitch to the left side. Looks like he picked up some positive yards for the Braves. It's going to be third and goal, though. There is an injured Bobcat on the field. Number 43, Ethan McCoy, is up, walking over to the Bobcats sideline. Number 31, Jackson Patterson, checks in for the Bobcat defense. So it's going to be second and goal for the Braves. This time they come out in a shotgun formation. 2 wides to the right. And now the Braves want to take a timeout to talk things over. So it's third and goal from the 9 for the South Jones Braves when play resumes. 7 minutes, 29 seconds to go in the contest. South Jones will be in the shotgun formation. 2 wides to the right. He wants to pass. He's got some time. Oh, it was broken up by the Bobcats. Great play by the Bobcat defense. Almost an INT. So the Braves will bring on their field goal unit. Snap is back, hold is down. Oh, and it was no good. It hit the left upright, it looked like, and bounced away. So now the Bobcats get the ball back. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the contest, and the Bobcats have an opportunity to make something happen on offense here. Bobcats send a man in motion. There's a pitch out to the man in motion. Number 18 speed on the carry for a couple. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Bobcats. That's going to be a loss on the play. So that's going to be 3rd and about 11 for the Bobcats. Owen Hatton, number 3, is going to check in for the Bobcat offense. Clock is stopped at 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the contest. Leslie's under center. Sends a man in motion. He's going to keep it. Oh, that looked like a horse collar, and I think they're going to call it this time. That should give the Bobcats another set of downs. And bring the ball out to the 36-yard line of the Bobcats. The game clock has malfunctioned apparently, so they're going to keep time on the field. So we will keep y'all up to date as best as we possibly can. The clock says 6 minutes. Now the officials are huddled over having a conference. Not sure what this is all about. If you were just joining us, we're in the 4th quarter. They apparently are having some issues with the clock. The clock reads 6 minutes to go in the game. South Jones is leading 13-0. Now the officials are talking to the South Jones coach, and I'm not sure what the issue is. All right. Leslie's under center. He sends a man in motion. He wants to pass. He gets it away. Washington had a step or two on his guy, just couldn't reel it in. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Number 13, Hobble checks in for the Bobcats. Sends a man in motion. Pitch out to number 14, Dalton Daly. And let's see, there's a penalty flag on the play. And that's going to back the Bobcats up. So that's going to make it 2nd and long for the Bobcats. Owen Hatton's going to check in for the Bobcat offense. Speed checks out. Sends a man in motion. He wants to pass again. He's under duress. He's trying to get away. There's a flag, another flag on the play. And South Jones brings down Leslie in the backfield. There is another Bobcat down on the field. Let's see, that is Brett Sims, number 17, is coming off the field. So that's going to bring up 2nd and long for the Bobcats. That's going to make it 1st and forever for the Bobcats. Man goes in motion. Give is up the middle. And the Braves stack that up. So that's going to make it 3rd and forever for the Bobcats. Well, they've now changed it to 4th down, so Jones has come in to punt it away for the Bobcats. Snap is back. Kick is away. Good kick by Jones. It's going to take a Bobcat bounce back to the Braves 36-yard line. Braves hand it off up the middle. Brandon Lewis is on the tackle. That's going to bring up 2nd and 5. And there appears to be a South Jones Brave shaken up on the play. We've got 3:56 left to go in the game. South Jones leads the Bobcats 13-0. Second and 6 for South Jones. South Jones is not in a hurry. They line up in an old school I formation, hand the ball off, keep it on the ground. Number 5, Hutton. Number 15, Berry. And I believe number 27, Knight, were there to make the stop for the Bobcats. So that's going to bring up 4th and about 3 for the Braves. Let's see what they elect to do. It's 4th and 3, and they look like they're keeping the offense on the field. And let's see if they're just going to try to draw the Bobcats off sides or if they're going to call a play. Quarterback is not under center just yet. Now they call a timeout. Let's see if they will now send the punt unit out. So the Braves elect to send the punt unit out. Washington is back deep. We've got 1:45 left to go in the contest. End over end kick. Washington, it goes through Washington's hands, and South Jones has recovered on the 15 of the Bobcats. South Jones elects to hand it off. Tough running by the Braves running back. Looks like number 3, Hatton, was in on the tackle for the Bobcats. He's going to check, let's see, number 15 checks in, Kentrell Berry. And I believe number 18, Speed, is going to check out. South Jones is in no hurry to get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to run the clock. Hand off again, keeping it on the ground. Looks like number 62, Spell, was in on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and goal for the Braves. And that may be ball game as the teams are making their way to the 50-yard line. And it is indeed the ball game. South Jones defeats the Sumrall Bobcats 13-0 for the season opener for the Sumrall Bobcats. Tune in next week. We will be broadcasting from Lions Field, Bobcat Stadium in Sumrall as the Bobcats take on West Harrison. For executive producer Richard Thompson, for Caleb Riley and Eli Burnham, this is Harris Bell saying so long from South Jones High School in Ellisville, Mississippi.